thank you so much for coming today. Again, my name is Jason Menadakis, and to my left is Kent Nicholson, the director of today's show. And on the far side is Dan Whitten from Tiger Theatricals. He's from New York.
They got the idea to just do a show. There was 4 actors on stools. They thought it would run for maybe a couple of weeks. It didn't even get good reviews at first. Clive Barnes came back from vacation, saw it, gave it a rave, and it went on for 4 years. You know, that's how it happens.
This is a real guy, you know, and he's a fairly extraordinary individual. So I wanted to get his presence into the show in some kind of real way, and video enabled me to do that. He gave a very particularly famous interview when he left the country, saying that as long as America was in the Vietnam War, he would never come back. And he actually never did.
And he wanted to go write poetry and songs, not to become a recording star, to cut a big deal with a record company. He was similar to Bob Dylan in a way, wanted to write about, you know, what he felt. And so he went off to Paris and he started to sing in these little, you know, basement poetry / cabaret clubs, and just poured it into the songs, and people adored him. He was so he was as popular. Some people say, like, if you crossed in the late '60s Dylan with Sinatra, that was Brel in that country.
We're blessed in our orchestra that we have a guy who can play the accordion, the guitar, the violin, and the mandolin, and he can never get sick. And so, for me, what I felt like was once we hit my death, those songs are all, in some way, shape, or form, a love song, and there's kind of a trajectory of hope that you start to ride up after spending a long time down below. And next, I love the song. I do love the song. There's other songs I love that I wish we could do, too. I mean,